morning, this is Becca. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be the daily tarot reading for Friday the 23rd of July. And today we're actually having a full moon. Well, it's tomorrow in some places, but it's from today. The full effects will be felt from the 23rd to the 25th, around about. And I've got a video actually specifically for the full moon if you want to check that out. But that's in the sign of Aquarius. And this is enlightening and revigorating energy, which is really giving us this new perspective on things, which is really prompting us to see this higher purpose, this higher picture, weaving this beautiful vision, having our imagination be a light with true possibilities. And Aquarius, this is specifically linked to the new age of humanity, as we shift and expand our consciousness. This is the age of Aquarius, and this moon and the next full moon is both in the sign of Aquarius. So big shifts are happening at this time in human consciousness in general on this planet, and thereby specifically individually as well. So today we have, that sounds like a bird having a right laugh outside. That's the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Wands. And I'm using the Arthur Rackham Fairy Tale Tarot today. Right, so also the full moon intensifies everything. So it will be a more intense energy of bringing up whatever needs to be brought up to the surface, ultimately to be released. So that's interesting because we have the Three of Swords, which is actually all about this kind of feeling of hurt and feeling of heartbreak, and distress. And the Five of the Five of Wands is all about this kind of perceived fear and opposition from anything external. So on either side, there's these kind of feelings which are not so comfortable to deal with. But right in the middle here, this is the card of victory. This is a card of success. This is the card of winning and having glory after the battle. So with the Three of Swords, this has been brought up. Whatever feelings that are there of this disappointment, of this perceived loss, of this pain. And this is to really work through this, to heal. At this time, so many of us are going through this immense healing at a cellular level. And in some cases, it's healing whole ancestral lines of trauma. And we're here to, we've come to earth as souls to do this at this time, to unweave this damage and limitation and unconscious patterning which has been going on for centuries. So this is a blessing to be having these feelings, and the fact that you're the type of person who's watching the readings shows that you're an awakened person, so which thereby shows that you are healing and you're conscious of this process. So this is telling us we should be immensely proud for this work we're doing, for this awareness we are bringing to our life, ourself, and in turn to the consciousness of Earth, because this is healing us and other people. Whenever we heal something within ourselves, this heals the other people, collective consciousness. And through doing this, through hurt that we feel and through healing this, we're in a position to have empathy, we're in a position to help others with the same challenges, the same struggles, because we can relate. So think of this as a gift. Whatever struggle and pain that you've gone through is not for nothing, and this is ultimately healing on a large scale. So this is asking to really feel the feelings that you're having. Do not fear the emotions. Whatever thoughts you're having, know that they're not real. They're not who you really are. Our thoughts are not us. Our thoughts are a program in the mind. And they're often generated by emotions that we have. So if we're feeling a negative emotion, that will really trigger these incessant thought patterns, which just generate the worst perception, like the worst kind of outcomes that we imagine, and this is very destructive. So when we heal where the emotion's coming from, when we can examine, really feel into the emotion, when we really feel into this, we can find where this is rooted. This is shadow work, and this is important to do, to really free ourselves and eradicate this patterning and this suffering. And I've read quite a few books on this kind of subject recently, and the amazing spiritual teacher and Dr. David R. Hawkins talks about that in one of his books, Letting Go. And this is linked with psychology and how we operate and how our emotions operate, and how this pain body, which Eckhart Tolle talks about, operates. So when we can have this awareness of what's triggering us, that it's repressed trauma, most likely from our past, most likely from our childhood, we can really begin to let that go, and then you'll find that the thoughts you have no longer have this power on your emotions, that like clouds they can just pass by. And that's important when something comes up in your mind, to let it pass by and to not hold on to it, because the mind wants you to hold on to this, and it generates more and more. When you have a thought like that, you try and be still, you let it go, but observe it. Observe the thought, because you are not actually, you are separate. It's like you can rise above your body because you are a spirit. You are a soul. And we're just temporarily having this experience. So as soon as you get in that frame of mind, you'll realise that it has no power over you. You don't need to identify with that anymore. So you let it go. You watch and observe the thought and the fear and the feeling, and you can rationalise it that way. You can feel it, and you can feel the pain, but it won't make you suffer because you're just feeling it. It's just like something that's happening. And there's nothing you need to do about it. It's just a presence, and then it goes away. So this is saying that it's important not to ignore feelings we have like this, because the more we ignore something and resist something, it will just keep persisting, and we don't want that unnecessary suffering and pain. But we have the Six of Wands, so this is saying you're able to overcome anything. You're able to overcome this hurt. You're able to overcome this challenge and fear that's been holding you back. You're able to come out of this darkness. And whatever opposition you felt from the outside, maybe things haven't gone the way you wanted, maybe you feel that people are not supporting you or against you, but know that the right people are supporting you. Whoever has caused you pain or anguish, whoever has made you feel less than you are, do not even give them the time. Do not even acknowledge them. Do not even acknowledge their opinion, because you know your own worth, you know your own truth. And again, as soon as you remove any power from other people, their opinion will not have no effect on you. As soon as you realise within who you really are, and your personal journey, your personal mission, then this will disappear. Any perceived opposition and fear will disappear as soon as you have this strength within, as soon as you have this knowledge, this truth about yourself. Know thyself is a powerful statement, because when we truly know ourselves to be divine, we are acknowledging our true self, our true essence. That is the ultimate power and surrender. And when you have that, everything will fall into place, because you're no longer swayed by anything on the outside trying to tell you different, trying to hinder you. Because in the end, it's really ourselves that allows ourselves to be hurt. When we can look at others from a state of compassion, if someone is being destructive and hurting us, then we should accept that they are in a place of lack. They are in a place of limitation. They are in a place where they do not lack the level of consciousness. that we do at this time. So in a way, we need to find empathy for that person, because they are probably going through their own fear. They're probably going through their own struggle. Because when someone acts in a certain way, in a negative way, and really acts hateful towards other people, any of these kind of emotions of envy, hate, jealousy, they're all coming from a place of fear. So this person is really fearful. So whoever's hurt you, whoever's caused you pain, they're ultimately in pain. They're ultimately in fear. And we can choose to rise above that. We can choose to learn from the experience, but to look within ourselves, to mend ourselves, and to not give anyone else that power, again, to be able to make us diminished. Because you can't diminish someone who is full and whole and full of light and love within. And you're able to feel this affinity. There's people around you that are truly in your soul family, that are supporting you all the way, and you're going to have these people. If you don't have them around you, they are coming into your life. The right people are going to be there and supporting you and cheering you on. If there's someone in your life that isn't cheering you on, that isn't your supporter, then release them, let them go. The right people will always be by your side. The right people will always be there and let you know that they're there anytime that you need them. And that is true friendship. That is true love. So it's saying that there is at least a couple of people around you that you can really depend on, that are part of your journey here. And as I said, if you don't feel they're around you, well, they are around you in spirit right now, and they will be coming into your life. You are fully supported. You are going to win whatever battle you've fought. You are victorious. You truly have come so far on your life path, on your journey. Actually, I see a third person there on the other side of the horse. So, yeah, there's 3 people in your life that are truly your kindred spirits. And to release anything from the past, to know that where you're going now is so much better than anything that you've experienced in the past, that anything or anyone that's made you feel unworthy or hurt, you are being set free, because whatever doesn't work out is the universe's gift, because it's saying there's something better for you. They want to give you something better than what you were settling for. So you're able to overcome any external circumstances as well as your inner conflict. And you are being victorious. You are realising what's really important. You're realising that the people that matter are coming into your life. The people that matter are around you now. You are being accompanied on this journey by these beautiful souls, and this has given you this immense feeling of joy and peace that you're actually going to look back on any of these periods of darkness and hurt and actually feel this relief and feel gratitude for how far you've come. Because you're now heading into this new place full of light, full of opportunity, and full of love and hope. Right, I'm going to do a card from the Keepers of the Light. Radi. Right, this is Radi, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. And I know Radha, this is Krishna's twin flame. And this is this beautiful sacred feminine who is bringing towards you this beautiful healing and this re-emergence. The lotus flower is about spiritual awakening and to really find yourself fully realize in all your abilities and talents and creativity. And you're really emerging from this cocoon to spread this beauty and light on the earth. It's asking you to really immerse yourself in what really brings you this pleasure and happiness and makes you feel this joyful feeling. To express yourself in a beautiful way that is authentically and uniquely you. This is also saying that you are being healed in areas of your relationships. You're going to find a relationship is going to be full of harmony. You're destined to be in a relationship of harmony and of joy and of beauty and of love. And to know that you don't need to settle for less than that. That beautiful, magical people are meant for you. That as you heal yourself, things are naturally falling into place. And that you are loved. And to never forget to honour your own heart. Okay, have a great day. If you'd like a personal reading, please see my website details below. And if you like and subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram, my link's below. Have a great day. Thanks, bye.